Picture this: the dazzling lights of the Kelly Clarkson Show studio, a roaring crowd buzzing with anticipation, and two of the biggest names in entertainment, Jennifer Lopez and Kelly Clarkson, sitting across from each other, their smiles bright but their eyes hinting at something unspoken. The air crackles with energy, the kind that promises a moment no one will forget. You, the viewer, are right there with us, perched on the edge of your seat, popcorn in hand, as the cameras roll and the world watches. What happens next is the kind of drama that burns itself into your memory, a fiery clash that no one saw coming. This isn't just another talk show segment. This is the day Jennifer Lopez storms off the set, leaving Kelly Clarkson speechless and the audience gasping. How did it all go so wrong? Let's rewind and dive into the heart of this storm, and by the end, you'll be hitting that like button and subscribing to catch every twist of this unforgettable saga. The morning of July 25, 2025, dawns bright in Los Angeles, but the atmosphere inside the NBC studio is electric with tension. Backstage, the crew scurries like ants, adjusting lights, testing mix, and whispering about the day's guest, Jennifer Lopez, the global superstar whose every move makes headlines. Her Up All Night tour has been dominating the charts and sparking controversy, with critics like Megyn Kelly calling her performances too provocative. J.Lo, however, is unfazed, her confidence a shield forged from decades in the spotlight. She strides into the studio in a sleek silver jumpsuit, her hair cascading in perfect waves, radiating the kind of charisma that makes everyone stop and stare. Kelly Clarkson, meanwhile, is her usual bubbly self, cracking jokes with the crew and sipping coffee from a mug emblazoned with "Since You've Been Gone." But there's a glint in Kelly's eye, a spark of mischief that suggests she's ready to dig deeper than the usual fluff. The show kicks off with its signature warmth. Kelly bounds onto the stage, her voice booming with that Texas charm that's won her millions of fans. "Y'all, we've got a treat today," she announces, her grin infectious. The one, the only, Jennifer Lopez is here. The crowd erupts, and J.Lo makes her entrance, all hips and smiles, blowing kisses as she settles into the plush chair opposite Kelly. The first few minutes are pure magical. Kelly gushes over J.Lo's new album, Wreckage of You, and J.Lo shares a heartfelt story about her twins, Max and Em, who inspired her latest single. The audience is eating it up, and you, watching at home, can't help but feel the love. But then, the conversation takes a turn, and the air shifts like a storm rolling in. Kelly, known for her unfiltered honesty, leans forward, her smile softening but her eyes sharpening. "So, Jennifer," she begins, her tone casual but pointed, "your tour has been making waves, and not just for the music. Some folks, imagine Kelly, for Onia, have called your performances, let's say, a little too spicy for a 56-year-old superstar. What do you say to that?" The crowd lets out a collective ooh, sensing the shift. J.Lo's smile tightens, just for a second, but she recovers quickly, tossing her hair with a laugh. "Oh, Kelly, you know how it is. People always have something to say when you're living your truth. I'm 56, sure, but I'm not slowing down. I'm out there celebrating my strength, my body, my art. If that makes some people uncomfortable, that's their problem, not mine." The audience cheers, and you're nodding along, admiring her fire. But Kelly isn't done. "I get that, I do," Kelly says, her voice still warm but with an edge. "But there's been chatter about, the message it sends to younger fans, especially girls, like, is it empowerment or a broken bar, something else?" The question hangs in the air like a guillotine. J.Lo's eyes narrow, and the studio falls silent. You can feel the tension through the screen, your heart pounding as you lean closer. "Something else?" J.Lo repeats, her voice low, dangerous. "Kelly, are you saying I'm not empowering? That I'm, what, inappropriate? Because I'm owning my sexuality and my power at 56? Kelly raises her hands, trying to diffuse. No, I'm just asking what you think about the criticism. It's out there, but J.Lo isn't buying it. "I know what's out there," she snaps. "And I know when someone's trying to shade me on national TV." The crowd gasps, and you're right there with them. You're jaw-dropping. This isn't the playful banter you expected, this is a showdown. Kelly, caught off guard, tries to pivot. Jennifer, come on, I'm your biggest fan. I'm just saying, you're a role model, and people have opinions about J.Lo. Cuts her off, her voice rising. Opinions? Kelly, you're sitting here, in front of all these people, questioning my integrity as an artist and a woman. You think I don't know what it's like to be judged? I've been fighting that my whole career. The studio is a powder keg, and Kelly's next words light the fuse. I'm not questioning your integrity, she says, her own voice sharpening. I'm asking if you think there's a line, Jennifer. That's all. J.Lo's face hardens, and she leans forward, her words like daggers. A line? The only line here is the one you just crossed. The audience is frozen, and you're glued to the screen, your heart racing. J.Lo stands, her chair scraping against the floor, and rips off her mic. I don't need this, she says, her voice trembling with fury. I came here to talk about my music, my kids, my life, and not to be judged by someone who should know better. She tosses the mic onto the chair and storms off, her heels clicking like gunshots. Kelly sits there, stunned, as the crowd erupts into a mix of cheers and gasps. The cameras cut to a commercial, but you're already rewinding, trying to process what just happened. Did Jennifer Lopez really just walk off the Kelly Clarkson Show? The internet is about to explode, and you're dying to see what happens next. Backstage, chaos reigns. J.Lo's team surrounds her, trying to calm her down as she paces, her face a mix of anger and hurt. I'm not some rookie who's gonna sit there and take that, she tells her manager, Benny Medina, her voice shaking. She knew what she was doing, bringing up that nonsense. I am done. Benny nods,